Hi guys, we're gonna talk about the Python environments. We're gonna talk about Visual Studio Code and how to set up a workspace for it to work using Python. And I'm going to be very simple here. Like first you have to install the Python install manager, and the Python install manager you're gonna use for all the Python code that you are thinking and building or coding. It's very simple because the Python install manager will allow you to download every version of Python that you want. Some when you are working with artificial intelligence, sometimes you have like a Python specific Python version that you have to use, and this is very trouble if you install just one version. So you have to like always look in the internet about this Python version, download this Python version. Here, like I have like many versions here because I use different projects. But the idea here is that the Python install manager will allow you to use many Python versions, and this is very important for you. After that, like you install the Visual Studio Code, and like here I like suggest that you install some extensions. First of all, for you that are beginner, is very interesting to download the Jupyter extension and do like install with another ones. I think this four here, this five here will be like downloading the same type. And the Pylance, the Python, the Boogie, the Python language, Python environment, Python dance is very good. Other things are like optional. I you don't need to use that. I like to install this one about like the Git this Git graph and stuff like that is very interesting because you can connect with your repository and stuff like that. And like here, I open in a desktop and I create a Jupyter notebook. I create like using the new file name dot ipenv dot. So we can use a lot of Jupyter notebooks and use the markdown and stuff like that. We need to first create a virtual environment, and this stuff is a little like many of you guys that are initiating this process of coding don't like understand the idea of the virtual environment. The idea is that you have a independent folder that works with your Python version and all your packets and installer and libraries, all that you need, you're gonna create your own environment. And this is very important first because when you pass this code to a repository or to a friend or to other person, they need to create the same environment, and with the environment that you create you use some tools um, to allow the people that have your code to understand what is the requirements of this virtual environment. And this virtual environment will not you can have like multiple virtual environment, and you can work with a project. We have this virtual environment and another project with a different virtual environment, so you can have like the things more organized and more independent. So here, like I select another panel, I make a Python environment, I choose a Python, and they ask some libraries that I want to install. I just click like OK because I don't need other environment, other packets, stuff like that. So I will not create another one. But here, like I will make the first code, print hello world. So like that is working. Like if I want to use like another library, it's not going to find because I need to download, and for that I can use like the pip install numpy, and like that they will like download. This is thanks to the pip, that is a module from Python that download the other packets for us. So here he make like some options here to upgrade the pip, but this is not necessary. So when I do that, I can like work again, and it will be working very well. This is very important because like to myself is the the electrical engineer is very, very theoretical, and sometimes we need to build something to understand the notions. And this is the idea that I want to transmit in this video, because I want you guys to use the Python, the coding, to understand some concept of the electrical engineer, because here we can make all the things. We can make like solving problems, we can plot some signals and some transformers, some Fourier here. We can make a lot of things. So it's very important to understand how you can do that. So basically, it's like that. You can create a Python code here that I prefer using that. I like to use the terminal, so I create a terminal here, and I can make my own virtual environment. They already understand that I have an environment, but I will create another one just to you understand. So I will create using py am vamp vamp Temp is the name to the virtual environment, and this here is the name of the virtual environment. I will put like name virtual, and to you guys understand, they will create another one here. And to me, activate this one is you not necessarily need to memorize everything. You just use like scripts here, and you see here the activate. So I make like dots to this the same director, and I use like name and virtual environment and script and activate. So like that, I open inside my virtual environment, and like I want the guys to use more the prompt command, because it's more it's easy, and you guys can understand better the things that you can do. It's more elegant. So like I want to make a code here like print like hello world, and I want to run like try Python, and I put like man. Oh my god, what I'm doing? And dot. So it's hello world here, and I can like put something other things. So here I can just like make these things. We can process some things too, like input. Um, Let me see age, and we can make input. Let's see our age, and we can put like a int, because it's everything in int. And I can make like a for. Let's make these suggestions here. I don't know how to make these suggestions here. I think I connected my GitHub page with this AI that make these things. It's good, but it's annoying. Some things like I want to count like for I don't know, um like I will put like a year, um current year, and I make like for year, mm, range as I will like make current current year, yeah, and put year minus age and current year. So I will make something. The year will be okay. Um, yeah, something like that. Let me see here. I will make 30. So okay, okay. It will be, yeah. Uh, I will put like age per year. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to use the AI. So I make 30. So Yeah, age per year we have to change. Yeah, yeah, 30. So here's more what something that we can understand better. Uh, it's very important to use the debugger. The debugger is something like very, very, very important because it's very useful. So we use here and we go to debugger Python file and they create another terminal here that's for just for the debugger and they will I break a breakpoint here and I like here I have a um, they are waiting for me so I put like 30 here so the is in this point. If I press this one we go to the next breaker here. I can make like individually and go to understand the process. This is awesome guys, you have to understand this because it's very good to improve and yeah, it's very important and I like too much to use the Boogie to that and I think is this one I think we have to use a lot of tools here. Control D is very important because we can select it and put like current year, yeah, and everything is good. We can use like Alt and we put like the cursor in a lot of locations that we can type everything in the same cursor is very good, very useful. And I think it's this one. Thank you guys. Have a good day.